what made you? Did you write, by the way, this comedy? Or
Yes, yes.
yeah, what made you write it and then later on make a short film out of it?
First of all, I want to thank you and all the festival team. I'm very proud. I'm very honored to be in this festival. When you make a short film, it's because you want it get to the audience, and festivals like yours make possible that our work get to the audience. So we are very happy and very and thank you, because it's the reason why we do it. Well, Whirlpool 3933 it's a comedy, but it's a comedy that talks about very serious things. When I write and we shot our films, we use usually the comedy to talk about very serious things. The idea came from a newspaper. I read in the newspaper many articles about people that has died, and their son or their sister or their brother or they didn't tell that they had died to keep earning money by the pension, by the because of the crisis. And it's a way to using the comedy and using black comedy get to talk about many things, like the old people and how we don't take care as well as we should of them. I think in your culture you have more developed the respect and the care of the older people, but in Occidental and in Europe and in Spain, I think we don't do it as well as we should, and I think you're better than us in that.
I don't know. I can give you some insight on that. Yes, but yeah. Well, yeah, it's very interesting. And to me, it's also related. I don't know how you feel about it, but to me, it's also related to this crisis, economical and social crisis, making people poorer. People are poor. Therefore, they find ways, sometimes illegal ways, to survive.
Yeah, and it's typical Spanish. In Spain, it's very clear in our literature with Lazarillo de Tormes, and in Spanish we say the picaresca. I don't know how to translate to English.
How do you say it?
Picaresca.
Picaresca. Okay.
Yeah. The people that that are clever and are and use as you said, not legal, not exactly legal, not exactly good, but to get to survive. It's a very Spanish war, I think, to survive.
I think it's international. Every society develops these social nets, which is doing things that are illegal, but really you cannot. You could try to control them, but difficult to stop because people need to survive. For example, people who sell things on the street, it's illegal, and you see them playing hide and seek with the police all the time. They see the police they take their things, they run away, and then 10 minutes later they're back, you know, to that spot. So it's more of a game with the police and hide and seek than it is really something illegal that they will not do, because they are obliged to find at the end of the day to have little money to eat, you know.
Yeah, it's too about our world is not fair, no? It's not, and
Yeah.
if the world is not fair, people look for ways to try to survive and to make it fair for them.
Yeah, exactly. And especially, and then you know, have it in your film. You have this the build up of this solidarity between people. I mean,
yeah, they make illegal things, but they look in many ways for justice, for social justice. They want to survive, and they don't. I think that people that do illegal things, they are two types. The people who steal to get more and more and more, or kill, or make wars, etc. But at the other side, there are people who make illegal things to survive, to try. It's Robin Hood, no?
yeah, it's as a matter of fact, in also many traditions, many cultures, there is a difference that is made between stealing to get rich and stealing to survive, to feed your family. You know, although it's the same thing, but it is different, and then you are making this point in your film. I mean,
yeah, that's the key. All the people in our film, they don't do it to get rich. The main character of the film. I'm remembering the name of the actor, but not the but not the.
Yes, I know the person who started this.
He's very angry with the government. He's very angry with the system because they didn't help him and his wife when they needed it, when she was ill, and the government must be to help in this kind of situations, and he doesn't do it to get money for getting rich. He looks for justice. He says they have to pay.
Yeah, because also, as you mentioned, it's also another topic you touched on, is how bureaucracy can be so cruel, because they send you the letter of acceptance after you die. Then what's the use? They really make people mad, because they could have sent this letter before, and.
You may think that's crazy, but when we were shooting the film, we shot for 4 days. One of the days, one member of the team, of the production team, told me that his aunt has died this day, and they were waiting for the dependence aid. For the same situation, they were not so poor and so they didn't have so many money problems, but they had the same situation. She died, and they didn't have an answer to their demand.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Okay, I'll give you a little secret here. In Morocco, what they do with people who get these government help or pension, or because you start, once you finished working with the government, you start receiving some kind of pension. You are supposed to take to the administration what we call here a life certificate. You need to show that you're alive. So somebody is going to give you a certificate. This man is really alive, and then you take it, and so if you do it, it's gonna take it lasts only 1 year, because after a year, they need to make sure that you have that certificate. But still, I think there might be other ways to go around this. Who knows? But it's very nice that because we are in a social comedy. We are in a comedy that shows how society function in a comic way, and also through those characters, but also through a situation where people decide to be all against the government, even the employees, government employees.
Yeah. The person from the government is in the other side we talk about. He is making an illegal thing to get richer, but at the end there are justice, and they we talk about other social things. No, we talk in the movie about immigration and the attitude and the main character attitude to the foreign people, to that child that has come from Syria, and by the way of the movie, he understands why she's here.
Exactly.
She's not here because she wanted to leave her home.
Yeah.
To leave her country because she wanted to go to Spain. No, she had to go because of the war, because an absolute tragedy, and he understands it.
Yeah.
With the
Exactly. I mean, going through this experience of finding ways, illegal ways to survive, gave him the empathy to understand the situations of the suffering of other people, because he was at that point suffering, and he understand that and that little girl, in fact, she was also the secret to their she understood the game, and she was the one who made it so that other people can go into the game also, and
at least other survivors.
Yeah, the survival reflects, which are the more you suffer, the better you have these reflects, and this is why it's coming from her, because she's the one who has had the hardest time so far, although she's very young. So that was also very I think intelligent way to put it forward, to put this in fact, I think your film is very much very serious, as you said, reflection on the world, the state of the world, and the state of humanity, how humanity is dealing with this new situation, this crisis, and how the model, the individualistic model doesn't work. I mean, you may try to use it, but it doesn't work anymore. One has to find other ways that are more social, more. So
we wanted to put it on the movie and try that those people that try to survive by their own, each of them, at the end they find a way, as you said, to cooperate, to illegally meant cooperate,
Yeah, yeah.
build a better society.
Yeah, yeah, it's very nice. Tell me, is this film your first film, or have you done other films? Or?
It's my eighth short film.
Wow, so you've made 8 short films.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you want, I can send to you to see it.
Sure, I like very much your work. I like the way even the directing work, and the image is very nice, and it's and the actors also are very good. The acting is so you have good acting direction, I suppose, so that they can play very well. So yeah, I'd be very interested. Are they all comedy, or do you do all kind of genres?
Not all. We have made many comedies, but our previous work was titled Le Vivre Ensemble. It was in French, and it was about all the events that happened in France.
Where?
And in France.
In France.
When Bataclan.
Okay. Yeah, the Bataclan, explosion and everything. Yeah.
We had a member of our team that is a teacher there in France, and when it happened in all the schools, they developed mechanism to prevent all the children in case what to do in case of a terrorist attack. And with the smaller children, they used tales, they used the ways to transmit them how they should do it without making they feel the school as a dangerous place, where
Yeah.
I'll send to you.
That's interesting. And is this a fiction or is this a documentary?
It's a fiction, but it's a fiction that I wrote from all the things he told me about what the government and the Ministry of Education in France were transmitting to them, to all the protocols, and in the short film we show how the government transmit to all the teachers, and how the teachers try to transmit it to the.
Okay. Very nice. And so you've made also these shorts, but so far you have not made any feature film?
A long movie?
Yeah, a long movie. Yeah.
All of them were short films.
Okay, okay. What is preventing you from making a longer movie?
Well, first of all, money.
Okay, yeah, that's understandable.
I'm not a professional. I don't live from
cinema.
I work at the university.
Okay. Are you teach or?
Not a teacher. I work at the administration.
Administrative. Okay, and at the same time you have this hobby, and so the short movies. You don't make money out of them, the short movies.
No. When we got prices, and the prices allow us to earn more money. When we cover all the costs, we give all the benefits to our all the professionals that work in the short film by free.
Yeah, because basically the group works kind of as volunteers in the.
If anybody earns money in our short films, they all make it for free, and they are volunteers. There are professional people,
Yeah.
professional actors, professional actresses, professional technicals, but
Uh-huh.
they ask for money for the short film. But if we earn money by the prices and we get
Then you share. Yeah.
we share with
Okay,
them.
that's a nice model to be able to make films all the time. You've made 8 shorts. That's very important, and it is sustainable. You could do it, for many other years as long as there are volunteers ready to. to
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a nice way also to improve your craft.
Yeah.
Because when you make 8 shorts, it's not like if you made 1 short. I mean, one improves in terms of experience and know-how, and
Yeah, of course.
not only the director but all the technicians that work on the film, and even the actors. They improve their acting if they have other experiences. So that's.
We have a main target that is to tell stories. We think we have stories to tell. You see, and
Yeah.
And we love to tell it and to try to transmit all these to people and try to help a little bit to make a better world.
Yeah. Obviously, the means help very much, but if they are not there, at least it doesn't block you, so that you don't do anything. At least you are, how long does it take you to the process to, write and be able to shoot and.
Every short film gets for 1 year at least,
Yeah.
1 2 years. In Whirlpool 3933 case, it was more because of the pandemic of the COVID.
Yeah.
We were ready to shoot it in May 2020, but
Yeah.
COVID
Yeah, you couldn't then, so you had
uh,
to wait a little later. Yeah, well, that was.
we had all the actors, so we didn't want to have any risk of they get ill, so we wait until it was secure.
Okay. Well, it was worth the waiting. That's good. Let me ask you maybe a last question about your future plans. I mean, you said you're gonna be making more short films. What I'm interested in is are they going to be comedies, and what is your stand with regards to comedy as a cinema mode of expression? Yeah, how do you see a comedy suits or fits your own work and projects?
Well, in all the process of making a movie, the part I love all the parts, but the part I enjoy more is writing the script. And as I said you, it's not able for me to make a long movie, but I think I could be able to write a long
Feature movie, yeah.
and I'm going to try to write a feature movie and try to find anyone who wants to direct it.
Well, you can think of me. I'm a director, And I've done only one feature movie. I've done also some short, and then I've done one feature. And it's nice to. I like directing also, but I like also writing. I do write myself, but comedy is hard. Writing comedy. This is. I'm trying now to write a comedy, and it's not easy. It's not easy to.
Yeah, it's not easy. You have to play with the rhythm, with a lot of variables that make anything gets or not.
It's really a mindset that I don't know about you, but many people who write, they have this special relation with their characters, where they kind of protect them. They don't want them to do this, don't want them to do that. And comedy, you have to be much more free on that side. You have to really push your characters to the max. And most of people I know who write, they don't like to, they feel the characters should be protected. And that is an error that we do naturally. And at the end, you have characters who are not so funny because we are too protective of them. To me, I mean, it's one of the reasons.
I think comedy gives you a lot of freedom in other ways. As I said, to talk about very serious things, but getting deeper than when you talk about them seriously, because you have more freedom. You can get farther, and I think it gives you more freedom.
Yeah, it does give you more freedom, and also a manner that people like very much to take home a great lesson, a lesson on life, yet with humor, with good spirit, and it's always very nice, So even when you have a teacher, if you have a teacher who can teach you things and make you laugh, it's much better than a boring teacher, who's giving you, knowledge and science, but he's boring, because he's too serious.
Absolutely true. Absolutely.
So that in universities, how students love the teachers who make them laugh. They just adore them.
So well, I'll send you all my scripts in case you want to.
Yeah, I'd love. How do you write? You write in Spanish?
Yeah, in Spanish.
Okay, I can read Spanish more or less. My Spanish is not that bad, so I can, I can, and with Google now we have a good assistant, to help us understand what people send us. So Jose Luis, thank you so much for being with us, and I hope the best luck to your film in our festival. Well, very nice having you with us, and thank you so much for participating with us.
I hope your audience enjoy our short film and all the programs.
I'm sure they will. Thank you again. Thank you.